Cue the music, let's go. I'm your boy Ro, managing editor for the OBB legend and OG member of the Orange Bowl Boys, and welcome to a rewind edition of Student of the Game. I apologize in advance, Canes fans. I know I'm a little late to the party. The spring game was a couple weeks ago, and Mario Cristobal had his inaugural debut as head coach. Also, Josh Gaddis, well, he's the new offensive coordinator en route for Michigan, Broyles Award winner. So, better late than never. 2nd and 6. Here we are, University of Miami, ace gun, trips formation to the field side, 11 set personnel. Once again, personnel, one tight end, one running back. That's how we're going to identify it. Now, full disclosure, this is going to be an incomplete pass. But, Ro, why are we watching incomplete passes? Because you don't just need big and successful plays to go ahead and break down. Because in a spring game, one side fails, one side prevails. And right here, the defense, look at how they communicate here. You have James Williams in the box. He's a multiplicative avenue, right? You can use him in a myriad of different ways, usually a safety, but he's going to do a remarkable job on the tight end, Arroyo, and get hands on him. And it's going to disrupt the play. And also, Keontre Smith, who's going to pay dividends at the end of this play. So at the snap of the ball, right read by Tyler Van Dyke. And this play is going to set up for success. You essentially have Arroyo. He's trying to clear. You're going to have Parrish run an angle route underneath to find the soft spot right here. But something happens. Right here is the defensive end who was in a 7-tech, pushed out. He pushed the running back with him, and I don't think he's able to get into this area right here. You see this right now. This looks like advantage offense all day long. All day long. But once Tyler goes ahead and throws the ball, great makeup speed, great identification skills by Keontre, and that was wraps. So let's watch it again. Here we go, real time. Play was there. Some timing issues, sure. We're off and running. On the last play we reviewed, the University of Miami came out on 11 set personnel, or 3 wide receivers. Now they're coming out with 2 tight ends, 12 set. Here's Khalil Brantley, Elijah Arroyo, and here's your one running back, Henry Parrish. Now, I like this formation because the run strength is set heavy to the boundary side. And the defense, they're responsible for something called gaps. And in the run game, you want to have what's called gap continuity. So, left of the center, this is A, B, C, and D. I think you could leverage this outside really easy, C and D gap. So you're going to have these defenders, they're responsible in the run game, in particular James Williams, who's dropped down once again into the second level of the defense. He's going to be responsible out here. He's going to press out here. Now, I can immediately tell you the offensive line influence between Mario Cristobal and Coach Mirabal. Pay attention. His mama called him Justice. I'm going to call him Justice too because this footwork right here does him justice. Pay attention to the footwork right here. Watch it. Watch the feet. Pop, pop. And look exactly what he's doing. He's getting the leverage on that first level defensive tackle. Great job there to go ahead and seal that off. And it was the footwork, the quick footwork there that allowed that to happen. Now, the University of Miami, they're blocking the first level defenders well. Now here comes the second level defenders. The tight ends, well, they're factoring in this run game too because here's Khalil Brantley on James Williams. Here's Arroyo right to the mic. Bam. There you go. This was Ja'Kai Clark going off to the second level, putting a hat on Wayman Steed. And this sets up nicely. It's a 5-6 yard gain. Let's watch that again. Watch the feet. Watch the feet. Pop, pop. I love it. Yes, you know, I was a quarterback for St. Thomas Aquinas. I love throwing the ball. But, man, when Mario Cristobal said he was going to have a physical identity and the offensive line was going to get revamped, he wasn't lying. Pay attention to physicality and technique. First things first, here's my man Justice again and Arroyo. This is a nice block. They're going to run some power scheme right here. I want you to see the thud. Because right here, the first collision, watch him. Aggressive. Defense already shying away, knows it's going to happen. That's collision 1. Here's Elijah Arroyo. Here's going to be collision 2. Bam. That's 2 wins for the offensive line. Thad Franklin, big running back, getting downhill. So let's back this up and let's watch the technique, because this is going to be a little gallop step. And I heard Coach Mirabal teaching about this, but I like what it does for DJ Scaife here in terms of balance, because they're going to double right here, defensive tackle, and then he's still going to have the balance. There's the gallop inside, kind of using that technique to help inside, but he's still balanced enough to go ahead and turn this back away. So that little crease right there, in terms of technique, you have the physicality, you have the technique, and there's the little crease. There you go. You want to see how the University of Miami Hurricane running game is going to change and revamp and be physical? That's a great example right there. And a strong running game is going to give you the opportunity to slide into some max protect looks and take shots like this. Now, ultimately, the win is going to go to the defense. Ball's a little long. Great coverage by DJ Ivory. But here you go. Tight end, selling the play fake. Great job by the offensive line here, giving Tyler Van Dyke all the time in the world. You're going to have a crosser from the slot. You're going to have a deep 8 or post route by Frank Ladson on the outside. And Jacoby George has a redirect, acting like it's going to go on the crosser. DJ Ivy's in the trail technique, and now he goes upfield. I love what this is set up. There's the anticipation from Tyler. Look at it. He's already throwing this ball. Right read, just a little long, good coverage. That's a play you might see later on in the year. I think you're going to get teams, especially in the man look that Miami just presented. But once again, great coverage there by DJ Ivy. Let's back this up. Watch it in real time. Now, I saw this in heavy rotation with Josh Gaddis's offense last year with the University of Michigan. I saw this a lot, too, in that Big Ten championship game when they faced off against Iowa. Just the ability to hold a tight end like he's blocking, then release him late into the passing game. And that's exactly what happens here with Tyler Van Dyke and tight end right here, Khalil Brantley. Now pay attention, because James Williams, that's his guy. Look at him. He's reading. He doesn't see him leave the line of scrimmage. He sees him act like a blocker. So now what does he do? He's like, let me go ahead and get involved. Let me get over the top, try to take this, and it's already too late because there's that delay check down, easy pitch and catch. Now, I saw this super successful time and time again last year, and as a coach, you're either going to go ahead and bring him down in the box and leave vulnerability over the top, or you're going to play it exactly the way James Williams did and leave the cushion underneath. Again, watch it real time. It's a brilliant design. One of the reasons I said that the tight end position at the University of Miami would stock up versus a Rhett Lashley offense from a year ago is this simple play design right here. The Miami safety room can come at you at waves, and it can come at you in a myriad of ways. Dead center, you're going to have James Williams playing the free safety spot. Now, initially, he's going to drop down into the box. Now, versus this trips field side look, this is actually going to be a tough sell for Avante Neal Williams. There he is. He's going to attach to the 3 in man coverage. And not just any 3, because Brashard Smith is fast. Play action pass, and I got to commend true freshman Cyrus Moss. Stays right here. Maybe JT taught him this, just don't take the play fake, keep your responsibility. He's still going to factor in this play. But back to Neo. Watch how quick. Watch the closing speed. Able to go ahead. Get it contested. Brashard isn't able to come down with the catch. I like the safety room. I really do. So stylistically, take note of the difference, University of Miami Hurricanes fans. Last year, Rhett Lashley, he used to like to take his wide receivers. A lot of times your number 2 wide receiver would be outside plus the hash, they call it, +1, +2 in terms of yardage. You had some wide receivers sometimes outside the numbers. You were really trying to utilize the space game. Now, NFL game, you have some other teams that live countercultural to that. You could think of the Rams and Sean McVay, and they line up a lot of the times in this tight look. It gives you some advantages as well. Watch how quick Tyler Van Dyke is able to diagnose and read this play. He's reading one defender and one defender only right here. because his pass strength, right, even though it's tight, it's to his boundary side. Because you got to look at this. This is trips. This is 1, this is 2, this is 3. Right now you have one cornerback, one linebacker, James Williams over the top. So at the snap of the ball, he's reading DJ Ivey immediately. There's his eyes. He sees DJ Ivey open inside. Good indication for the quarterback. He's going to ride right here in man coverage. So watch how quick Tyler throws the ball. And just watch how super effective that is. Yes, it is a tight set. This is going to be new for a lot of Miami Hurricanes fans, but it can be very, very successful. Exhibit A. Okay, again, a tighter formation. Trips now set to the field. But here's your trips 1. They're standing on the hash. So, again, tight end, stock up. This is going to be a mesh concept and a coverage bust by the Miami defense. Right here, when the running back goes out here to the flat, you see linebacker right here. You have a 2 versus 1. Never really a great thing when 2 versus 1 go to the check down option. But now, the mesh concept. And I've seen this previously on film from Gaddis at the University of Michigan 1. It will come at you high and low. Well, this low crosser gets the linebacker right there. Here's the high crosser. He's going to have to go around 2 essential picks. Miami man coverage on the back end. This is called high school wide open. Obviously didn't really defend that play too well in terms of a defense. Offensively, though, tight ends, tight sets, you can get plays to break just like this. The University of Miami Hurricane offense on this show higher level of intelligence here in terms of blitz protection and in tandem with their running back. I'll explain. And the quarterback, Jake Garcia, who is staring in this direction, notices something. You know what he notices? That he has a lot of cushion right here with the slot receiver, Brashard Smith. But, Ro, what are you talking about? There's no cushion here. You got to pay attention to the alignment because it's kind of suspicious. Anytime you have 2 defenders directly on top of a wide receiver, well, high index of suspicion that a cat blitz is coming. In this case, it's Gil Frierson. And it comes. And the quarterback and the running back know it. At the snap of the ball, here he comes, tries to disguise it late, and look what happens. I love the intelligence here. They pick it up, and there was the cushion. It materialized. You just didn't see it at first. Brashard Smith with the catch on 2nd and 10. That's the way to go ahead and stay on schedule. Great job there by the University of Miami and its blitz protection. So this is going to be the last clip of the evening. Better said, it's just a still shot of a goat. A Miami Hurricane legend, Ed Reed. And speaking of the legend, the OBB legend is launching very soon, Canes fans. It's an interactive, dynamic Miami Hurricane fan site for the fans, from the fans. So be sure to check that out. I'm your boy Ro, managing editor of the OBB legend. Stay dangerous, my friends. Bang.